Hello, this video is for Visualization and Visual Analytics project number 3, and this is group number 7. And so we decided to do challenge number 2, and so we're visualizing the readings from the radiation sensors around the nuclear power plant in St. Highmark. And so here we can see the map of St. Highmark with the power plant highlighted and also each of the sensors numbered 1 through 15. And then this line graph shows all of the readings for the sensors over time for all of the days. So it's April 6th through April 10th, 2020. And then the bar graph over here shows the values of each of the sensors at a specific time. And so, you can see here we can select the date and the time. And so if we select the 8th and let's say 3 o'clock and push update, the readings over here in the bar graph will all change because these are for each sensor at a specific time. And then as we can see here in the line graph, this dotted line was added to show the 3 p.m. mark that we just selected. And so this shows overall where the data is in the readings. And so we can select another time, another date, and that'll update as well. And so when we go over here to the bar graph, we can hover over each of the sensors, and this will display in the line graph that one sensor's reading over time. And then also on the map, we can see that each sensor is color-coded to match these on the other charts. And so some of our findings, the question number 2 that we were asked to solve out of the 5 questions was over uncertainty. And so we can see that for some of these, the uncertainty went up as the sensors were closer to the power plant. So if we look here on 15, we can see that from Thursday until, let's see, the last few hours, Thursday and Friday, this sensor has no data. And some of these others, 14, 13, have lower data than the rest of the sensors, which doesn't make any sense because they're closer to the power plant. And so this kind of told us that some of these values that were closer to the power plant were included in the uncertainty. And so basically the areas of concern is that for question 3 is that some of the sensors closer to the power plant don't have correct readings. And so for number 4, for our plan of action, we decided to have the town update or replace the sensors that were closer to the power plant for better readings. Another thing that could have caused this is the earthquake. And so whenever the earthquake happened, some of these readings were off, and so this could have damaged the sensors. And then finally, for the last question for how we use the data, we used static data instead of trying to simulate the data as if a real event was happening. And so the benefit of this is that we were able to see the overall picture of all the data at once rather than waiting. And so this is kind of in the scenario after the scenario happened, we collected all the data, and this kind of helped us to see what happened, the trends that were happening, and come up with a course of action. If we would have done data, non-static data, then this would have been harder to analyze. And so yeah, there's our video for project 3. Thank you.